Good evening, New Mexico. We start with a horrific case of abuse. It ended with the death of an autistic New Mexico woman. And tonight we have a major development. Texas officials recently determined Mary Malero's cause of death was natural. Malero died in El Paso Hospital in April. It was almost 2 months after she was rescued from the back of a van by Border Patrol agents. 3 of her caregivers are now facing charges in this case. They're accused of neglecting and even torturing Malero up until she died. Griffin Rushton checked in with the Attorney General's office. And Griffin, they're building a case against those caregivers. How are they responding to the autopsy report?
Tommy, they're outraged. They believe there's more than enough evidence to prove Malero's death was not natural and point to all of the gruesome details outlined in the report. The Office of the Medical Examiner in El Paso County, Texas, says Malero died from a staph infection, but noted she also had multiple skin ulcers, pneumonia, and inflammation around the pancreas. Malero was reportedly found by Border Patrol with open wounds all over her body, something AG Raul Torres suggested was caused by horrific abuse. A spokeswoman with the Attorney General's office told us the simple fact is that the end of Mary Malero's life was brutal. She goes on to say, for the Texas Medical Examiner to characterize Malero's end as natural defies not only the sound practice of forensic pathology, but basic reason and common sense. The findings by the medical examiner are incomplete and based on selectively chosen information. Malero's family and friends gathered for a balloon release and memorial last month. The family's attorney told us Malero's case is unfortunately not unique. They and AG Torres are pressuring state lawmakers to overhaul New Mexico's developmental disabilities waiver program to include mandatory health and safety checks and establish criminal penalties for the caretakers and companies involved in potential abuse.
We need to make sure that our family members and friends that are in the system that are being watched by caregivers are taken care of appropriately. We just want to make sure that this never happens again.
The three women facing charges connected to Malero's death were all released from jail on GPS monitors back in May, but it's not clear when they might face a judge again.
Okay, do we know how the autopsy report could affect this case?
We don't, but it appears the AG's office is not accepting the Texas examiner's determination. The AG office's spokesperson says the state will be seeking the opinions of renowned experts in the field to provide a more accurate picture of Mary's tragic final days. There's no timeline, though, when that new determination could come out. Tommy?
Okay, we'll stay on top of any developments there. Thank you, Griffin.